Yo, what is going on today, guys? I'm back here for a new updated Blastoise EX deck. Personally, one of my favorite cards in the game. And yeah, I wanted to see how much better I could make the deck with the new additions from the Space Time Smackdown set. And one of the biggest buffs for the deck was Pokemon Communication, which helps you find the evolution pieces faster unless you are super unlucky with the randomness of it. And then we also have the new addition of Manaphy to ramp up our water energy. So we actually have two sources, being the guaranteed energy for Manaphy and then the 50/50s for Misty. So there's actually a lot of cases you could actually get Blastoise out way faster than in previous versions of the game, obviously before the set. Yeah, so anyways, I have the two Blastoise EXs, I have the two Manaphys. Originally, I was trying a build with one Palkia or an Articuno along with these, and I feel like it was just taken away basically from getting Squirtle from the Pokeball and getting the evolutions from Pokemon Communication. So I decided to cut the additional Pokemon and basically go for more of a turbo Blastoise EX build and hopefully just sweep with Blastoise. So yeah, we have the two Pokeballs, two Pokemon Communications, and we have the two X speeds. Maybe one would be better, or maybe I don't need them, but my reasoning is I don't want Squirtle in the active spot, and I always want Manaphy in the active spot before obviously it's into Blastoise. So I figured, two X speeds would solve that problem. But the bad thing about X speed is while X speed is one of the best cards in the game still, there's just so many good cards now, so it does take up some slots from other support cards such as like Cyrus. Anyways, two Professor Research obviously, and then two Misties, the best cards in the game. I played one Sabrina. Originally I had a Dawn. I feel like it wasn't really doing anything like for the most part. Like it had its like cases like here and there. So I decided to put a Sabrina in case we actually play like a deck that has like a lot of basics and then like an EX, like such as like Darkrai Magnezone or Darkrai Greninja, because we could like knock out something. They put in another basic, but then we could like potentially Sabrina the EX into the active spot, and Blastoise does one shot all of those like basics, all of those like basic EX Pokemon like that, and then we could just like win the game of two knockouts rather than having to knock out three Pokemon back to back. And then because of the giant cape, Blastoise actually can't one-shot everything sometimes, so I feel like the additional 20 damage from the Rocky Helmet would have been a nice addition. I was originally using a giant cape, but like I feel like every time I put it on a Manaphy would just got knocked out in 2 turns. Like, yeah, it's nice the occasional Skarmory or like the Mankey that you kind of run in online, but I just feel like the giant cape overall was not as useful as I wanted it to be in the deck, so I put the Rocky Helmet, which honestly could also be replaced for like another support card, like maybe like two Sabrinas actually would be nice. Anyways, this is the deck. Unfortunately, I do think Blastoise is a little bit outdated as a Pokemon, but it is still fun nevertheless. So let's get into those games, and thank you guys for all the love and support. Okay, I was unfamiliar with the Giant Capes game after that game 3, which you guys will see, but you could possibly also run the Rocky Helmet. I think either of them are fine options. They just have different scenarios in games where they would be better. Okay, so we're starting first with nothing at all, bruh. We have 2 turns to draw into something, and we are playing an electric deck. There's a chance they actually can't just one-shot me on the first turn. Okay. Thank God it's that Electabuzz. At the same time, I actually don't like that Electabuzz being there. Okay, 2 Pokemon Communications, so we might have to shuffle that Blastoise out. And we also might have to use the Sabrina for something in the back, if they put the energy on the Electabuzz. Because this is already looking cooked. Alright, okay, we draw on the Squirtle. I'm not gonna lie, I like that top deck, but also at the same time, I think we're in such a bad position, dude. Do people really play X speed anymore, dude? I'd say that as I have an X speed in my hand. I actually like surprisingly, I feel like a lot of people do not play X speeds anymore. I feel like the one deck that like plays it that I know of is like the Pachirisu like 18 card deck, but that's because it has 18 cards to put like. Actually, I don't even know if they play X speeds. Actually, I think they might just like leave it in, dude, until it faints. But I basically have to hope to get a world total. If not, I have to get rid of this Blastoise, and then I feel like if I do that, I want to be in one of those situations where like Blastoise is just never going to be found again. So I hope I draw another Pokemon with this top deck. Okay. I'm going to keep the 2-star Blastoise because it looks cooler. Although I actually really like how this one like comes out of the frame breath like the cannon. But screw it. We have 2 chances basically. I think it's like a 50% chance. Oh, we'll get it. So I don't need to keep yapping. Now, as long as they don't like somehow one-shot me in the back, we should be chilling. Not only that, but everything besides Magnezone does faint from a just Hydro Bazooka, even if I only do the 100 attack, unless they evolve obviously Electabuzz or Magnemite all the way in the Magnezone. But we actually do have to go through 3 basic Pokemon, which is like actually I feel like one of the problems with Blastoise nowadays. I feel like heavy EX decks aren't like super meta relevant right now. I feel like a lot of decks you have to go through like the 2 basics. And I think Blastoise actually can't struggle. Like, yeah, we one-shot everything, but like, there's sometimes you could like take so much damage. Like earlier, I was testing this deck actually, and I faced against a fighting deck, and I actually got Blastoise pretty fast online. But because I knocked something out, I had a Marshadow. The Marshadow did 100 damage to me, and then they had an Aerodactyl EX in the back. So it's like, well, like I got Blastoise out super fast, but I couldn't finish the game off of him because they already knocked out like 2 Manaphy's and stuff. But I feel like unless they have the Electivire, dude, we actually should just be chilling because like they didn't evolve into Magnezone. Like, I don't know. Well, obviously they put Magnemite in now, so I think we're just chilling. I think maybe like if they attacked with Electabuzz, they did 60 damage, and then they actually had Magnezone. That could be a little bit scary. But it looks like they just didn't have Magnemite in their hand, or not Magnemite, but Magneton. Okay, I forgot I put the Rocky Helmet in. Definitely gonna be changing that right after this game. Honestly, like if you want to use the Giant Cape though, like use the Giant Cape or the Rocky Helmet, or if you don't even want to use any of them, just take them out of the deck. I really don't know what's better in this deck. I feel like there's like every other game I want the other one. But we got super lucky they didn't have any of the evolutions. Like, yeah, we take 140 damage, but I mean we just knock it out next turn, so we win. And they just concede before I can attack. Okay, bro, what is going on with my wire, bro? But anyways, that's game 1. Okay, so this time we start going second. Hopefully Professor Research or the top deck from our turn gives us like a Pokeball or something. Yeah, we're not, I mean, it literally depends on what we drop. We could either be in a really good position or it could be in a really bad position. Also, they could just land 3 Misties and knock me out. Okay, we have 2 more. Okay, well, Pokemon Communication could possibly get us a Squirtle, even though, I mean, it's a very low chance. Hopefully we can get something from this. Let's see. Okay, a Pokeball. So we have a 60% chance to get a Squirtle, and it's going to give us a Manaphy because the game hates me. Oh, dude, okay. That's actually huge. So now what I want to do is I want to try another Pokemon so I could keep using Pokemon Communication, basically. As I'd rather try to keep the Blastoise if possible, but I mean, worst case scenario, I could shuffle it out. As we would have a, let's see, we have another Blastoise, a Squirtle, and we have a 2 out of 5 chances to get a war total. I mean, not the highest, but I mean, if we have to, we have to. All right, and that thing is getting Pokemon Communication because it's a 50-50 now. Because I'd rather go in the Blastoise as fast as possible. Come on. Yes, sir. Not only that, but we do have Misties. We have 2 of them, actually. So just landing 1 propels us to be able to do the attack next turn. Well, we still have 1 more chance. And remember, just landing 1 Misty Flip is super broken sometimes. And that's all you need. Okay, so we top deck a Pokeball. Nice because we thin out the deck a little bit so we can draw like the other cards. I just realized I forgot about the Rocky Helmet in the deck. But we have 1 Misty, like I said, dude. All we need to do is land 1 Misty out of these 2, and we're in like a phenomenal position, and we should just win the game off of it. Well, we don't land a Misty, but doesn't matter because it didn't happen in this game. It will probably happen in a different game in this video. I could keep Manaphy in for 1 more turn, but like, yeah, Articuno is going to attack me for 80, and it will knock out the Manaphy, so maybe I should have just kept it in, but at the same time, I feel like just doing the damage now is just like way better. Because like, if I got like Sabrina in early, I probably wouldn't do anything in this deck, but they don't have any evolution, so it's like I'd knock out Articuno, then I should just be chilling. And if they actually attack it to keep Articuno in, like, yeah, they do 80 damage, they knock out Manaphy, but then Articuno gets knocked out, and then next turn I just win. Okay, well, we have 2 X speeds, not like we really need it. But yeah, I mean, we just knock out Articuno, and their only way to win is Eevee. So Eevee would have to land 5 coin flips, and I feel like it's gonna happen. And they just concede. Well, that's the second game showcasing Blastoise. I mean, I know we've been lucky and we've been drawing Blastoise like at the start basically every game, but you can see how like easy it is like to find the evolution pieces with Pokemon communication, bro. It's like a huge help to boost the consistency of the deck. And I mean, we've been showcasing Manaphy off like every time, like starting with it. So yeah, I just feel like they're two huge buffs for the deck. Okay, so we're starting first with like, this is like one of those like kind of like baddish hands, I would say, because we only have like 2 Squirtles, but probably be going to go against Palkia. So let's see if we can actually beat the better card. Okay, well, we actually end up drawing Blastoise once again. So depending on what we get from this Professor Research, we might actually be in a decent position. All right, I mean, we have Squirtle already set up. We have the 1 in the active spot. So I'm very content with just evolving that one and letting this one get sacrificed. Or we could potentially Professor Research into a Manaphy. And we do have the X speed, which means we could put water on both of the ones in the back. Even though we probably won't go into 2 Blastoises in this game, like, I don't know. I mean, if we build them up, maybe we attack with 1, do some damage, and we could swap out for the other one, do like a 100 attack. But I feel like that almost like never happens in these games. For me personally, at least. Rotom free. All right. I was not expecting either of those 2 Pokemon. I was expecting this guy. I've definitely seen Frost Rotom in some Palkia builds as a Articuno replacement, because like some of them like want Manaphy to faint, and then like a Rotom, and then Palkia is like the last Pokemon left. And I know there is the Yanmega variant. I guess I just never seen all 3 of them together. Okay, hopefully I draw a Manaphy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Okay, well, we drew Manaphy and another Blastoise, dude. Actually, we might actually go in the 2 Blastoises this time. A Misty would be huge. Almost did something stupid there. I also forgot to take out the giant cape once again, bro. Ooh, okay. Thank God you didn't cancel that. Thank God you didn't cancel that, because imagine if you couldn't and I just like screwed up. I'm gonna replace the energy on this. We evolve this one because it's cooler. And yeah, we just build up on both of them. Thank God they're not building up on Frost Rotom. So if we knock Manaphy out and we have the Sabrina. Oh, actually, no, yeah, we're chilling because we have the Sabrina. I was gonna say like going through 2 basics and then having to beat like a Yanmega. Because we might take it like, how much does this do? 30? 30 plus, yeah, that would one-shot us with Palkia, but because we have the Sabrina, I'll have to think about that. I'm just yapping today, bro. I don't know. I haven't made a deck profile in a minute, dude, because that Licky Licky video that came out yesterday, I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit was recorded like 5 days ago. And it kept getting pushed back because I kept uploading other stuff, bro. Like the top whatever win, bro. Is basically I'm gonna keep this one on my hand in case we get a Pokemon communication to guarantee the war total, bro. But I mean, we just built up on this one, dude. And yeah, we're just chilling. Top decking a Misty. Actually, we really don't need a Misty because we swap out Manaphy next turn. We attack a Blastoise, knock out their Manaphy if it's still in the active spot. And then something else comes in and we just, you know, put the last energy we need on it. And then we knock them out unless Palkia gets a giant cape. That would be super bad for us. But if that happens, it happens. I mean, there's nothing I could do. Okay, they're sending in Yanmega early. This is actually a really smart play, I think. Because I can't damage them with Blastoise. So the question is, do they have a super... Oh, that Rocky Helmet's actually super annoying also. And they have a giant cape, which... on Palkia... Wait, that doesn't matter though if we knock out Yanmega. Okay. I'm going to have to put this other Manaphy in case they have a Sabrina, but I'm going to have to sack the Squirtle, bro, and then pray they don't have 2. Most Palkia decks run 2 Cyruses, but this is a Yanmega Manaphy deck with Palkia, so I'm not too sure. You know what? Maybe the giant cape would... You know what? Maybe the giant cape is just better overall, bro. Maybe I'll just put the giant cape in. But, I mean, we do this. And like I said, we put the Manaphy in case they have a Sabrina. We can't let Blastoise take a lot of damage. And, I mean, not like it matters, but we might as well attack. Actually, probably shouldn't attack if they Sabrina. Because then we can get Cyrus back in. But... too late, dude. It's too late. I mean, it already happened. Okay, they switched Manaphy back in, but like I said, we have the Blastoise, or not the Blastoise, but we have the Sabrina, so this doesn't matter. Unless they put another basic down, like another Manaphy, then we might be cooked. But I guess we'll find out. I'm just gonna use the X speed because why not? You know, in case we do end up going into another Blastoise. But we should just be fine. Yeah, we really just gotta kind of like hope they don't place another basic down. So the whole play I've been talking about for like the last 5 minutes works. Then again, they don't have any. No, I was about to say they don't have any energy on Frost Rotom, but they actually did when they mana feed out. I didn't notice that because like the animation or something was blocking it. Okay. It all comes down to this turn if they play something down. Although I do think the Giant Cape actually wins us this game now that I'm thinking about it. So you know what? Giant Cape is probably more worth it than a Rocky Helmet. Yeah, they play something else down. Yeah, dude, okay. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing with that. Pokemon Communication into Wartortle just so it can't faint by Palkia next turn. And because we can, let's go Misty Flipping. Well, why not? I think we should still be fine because they can't. Yeah, nothing can knock us out actually. So if we had minus 20 damage, let's see, we would be at 170. Which yeah, actually, the Giant Cape doesn't actually matter in this game because they Sabrina'd or Cyrus. I mean, but like if they didn't Cyrus and they did the 30 damage on Blastoise, Blastoise would have been at 150. So Palkia actually would have been able to one shot me. So maybe the Giant Cape is more worth it because they probably would have just done that play. I said Rocky Helmet in the profile, bro, but I feel like if you're watching, you'll see me talking about the Giant Cape. So I guess I don't have to update the intro. Maybe I will, but yeah, we just win because we have the Sabrina and we have more than 20 HP. Ooh, no. Oh god, dude, I didn't notice I drew the other Misty. That could have been bad. That was almost a throw. I also wanted to fit a Geo into this deck because like Geo would one-shot a lot of these like 170 Pokemon like Gallade and Palkia with the thing. Anyways, we managed to clutch it out. Blastoise Turbo for the win, dude, over the better deck, even though it wasn't the pure Palkia deck. Still a W, bro. Last game 3. Okay, so we are going first, and we are Pokemon Communication and Professor Research, so not the worst hand, and it looks like we're actually going up against another water deck, which I don't know if you guys share the same experience, but I feel like water decks are played the most online. I felt the same thing before Mythical Island. I feel like Starmie EX was the deck I played against the most. Gyarados not so much, but I feel like definitely since, dude, I feel like Palkia and Manaphy is like the most common deck. We have a Misty. We might be able to just win because of it. If we can just get 1 energy off the Misty, we just honestly, I think we're in such a good position. Because by the time we get the Blastoise, we have 3 energy. We just do the 100 damage attack. Because we did go first. I don't love to see that. I don't love to see that, bro. Wait, is that 2? Wait. Yeah, 2 Pokeball and a Professor Research. Bro, we might be cooked. Oh my god. What the dude, there's no way. That's actually so sick. Well, I guess either way, a Blastoise deck is going to win for the final game. So I guess this will be the closer. I think we can still bring this one in. Okay. I could Pokemon Communication out, try to get a Manaphy. But I'm going to Misty Flip first. Because if we get a God Misty Flip, I just don't even need to worry about that. Like I said, Misty doesn't have to get 3 Misty Flips to be huge. That 1 Misty Flip probably just wins us the game. Or like not definitely wins us the game. But it makes us in such a better spot. Because now we just evolve in the Blastoise next turn. We just start one-shotting things. And what I could do is I could Sabrina knock out one of the... I guess it depends if they evolve. But I knock out the Manaphy. And hopefully they don't have a Blastoise. Because then I can just start attacking. And like do like heavy damage to it. So I can just like 2-shot it. Okay, do we think they have a Blastoise? Do we think they have a Blastoise? Oh my god. Maybe I could like... try to get like a Manaphy or something, or like another Squirtle Breath, start attacking with it. Like I get XP out, attack with it, knock out Manaphy, force their Blastoise to go in first. I don't know if that's worth it though, dude. Because they do have the energy advantage from going second and whatever. So, ooh, Manaphy, I might choose the, oh dude, I think I should. They have 7, they definitely have a Blastoise, dude. They definitely have a Blastoise. I think it's the wave. I think it's the wave. But then again, oh dude, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just not. You know what, dude? Reball. I don't care, reball. We have to bank on them not having it, because I feel like if they have it, bro, we're just cooked either way. Because like our mana fee comes out, we ramp up our Blastoise, and well, we play chicken until one of our Blastoises come in. I just don't feel like doing that. That's not entertaining. They have Blastoise. Well, then again, no, they have Blastoise because this one has more energy, bro. We're so cooked. Is there any way we could win this? I guess we need to draw like another Squirtle, dude, and get like a Misty Flip on it. And then we could, I should have kept the mana feed in my hand. I don't know why I placed it down. And they have a, oh no, we were just cooked, dude. We were just cooked regardless. There's nothing we could have done. That's why like Dawn would be useful, but I also really like the Sabrina, dude. Squirtle into a Misty is the only way we could win this. Let's see, no, we just get mana fee anyways. Nah, it was not meant to be. Yeah, yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. I gotta get a seed. Well, another Blastoise deck won with a different version, so I think that's a perfect way to end the video. Like I said, I do think you can change maybe the XPs for a Dawn or something. Yeah, maybe you could actually. But go experiment with the deck, dude. Play around with the ratios of the cards if you want. Anyways, peace out and have a lovely day, guys.